Okay, I'm going to say one more thing and I'm leaving it at that. No matter what verse you quote, no matter what book you pull a verse from, the entire book was written for the children of Israel and Israel only. Acts 10:36, the word was given to the children of Israel. Secondly, what you need to realize is that most of those books that you're quoting from are letters to the children of Israel. If I mail you something personally and someone else in your household takes that letter, opens it, would it make sense for them to apply it to themselves? No, because the letter was not written to them, it was written to you. You just so happen to be in the same household and they got a hold of it, just like what Christianity did. Those European Christians during slavery got a hold of our Bible, removed over 300 books, and then used the rest of that Bible to enslave us. And the reason why they removed all of those books is because they took away the most important books so that they could take the rest of the book and apply it to themselves. And then they whitewashed the rest of the book. They applied it to themselves. And then as time went on and slavery ended, they decided, well, we can apply it to everybody else as well, since we currently can't keep them in shackles and chains anymore. So this is going to be another way that we can enslave them, by allowing them to side with the enemy, when the Bible clearly says not to take the customs and the ways of the heathen. Yet we allowed them to put a church on every corner in our neighborhoods. You don't see more churches anywhere else than you do in a black neighborhood. And every church in our black neighborhood has a giant pagan cross right on top. And then you go in there and you see a black man praising and preaching a white man, when the Bible says he's black. For one, he's a Jew from the tribe of Judah. Now, if Christianity didn't get us to believe that the Old Testament was done away with, then we would study the book of Deuteronomy 28 that tells you exactly who the Jews are, so-called black people. But Christianity did away with half of that book, so no one studies it. But see, you can't fool somebody that's awake, which is why I'm not falling for anything you're saying. John 3:16, for he so loved the world. What world? Because Hebrews 11:3 lets you know that there are multiple worlds of people, not just one. Joel 2:27 says that the Messiah is the Lord of Israel and none else. Matthew 15:24 lets you know that he was sent for the lost sheep of the house of Israel, nobody else. Isaiah 45:17 says Israel has salvation and Israel will be saved in the day of the Lord. Revelation 21:12 says that the gates of heaven are named. The 12 names of the 12 tribes of Israel. Oh, and one more thing. Galatians 3:28. There is neither Jew nor Greek. He's still talking about the Israelites that were living like Gentiles. He saw them as the same. In his eyes, they were no different. The whole Bible, he is dealing with Israel and Israel